Welcome back to part two of the Carpe Diem vlog. That was my shadow, by the way. I look cute, even in shadow phone, baby. But yeah, this was the event was building up. There was still a few people who were there, but they were, I guess, having a good time. And our first DJ on the lineup was a security there. This is him. I think this was when he just started playing. But eventually, as the hour progressed, there was more and more people who just showed up. I was actually surprised. I never knew people went to these festivals during the day because I have always had a tendency of getting there like around 6ish, just before it just gets a little bit. But yeah, this is more people coming in, more people coming through, and it's already kind of packed, but nonetheless, people show up in the afternoon. Less and less about that BMT shit. I don't want to hear that. They are black people who actually make the time, guys. So yeah, shout out to black people, defeating stereotypes. This was pretty gangsta. Okay, she was like the only other female DJ on the lineup, which was, really amazing. We need to give female DJs more platforms, more opportunities, y'all, because females rock. I don't give a shit about what you think, but women, we are the best, and we still be looking cute even when we working out here. But yeah, more of her, yeah, kudos to her. She did her thing. I actually really enjoyed her sets. This is coming from a DJ to another DJ, a female DJ to another female DJ. Now this was dope. I really did have a good time. And speaking about females, I had my girl, Cat Eyes, another female DJ. See, it's female DJs everywhere. Give us a few years and this shit is gonna be popping everywhere. But yeah, we had a good time. We were just out here vibing, listening to the sets, and every DJ be critiquing like, oh, this should have been gone like this. But yeah, we were still having a good time. And at some point, we went to get a little bit of food. I think I was trying to like take a selfie. And she was just like, this bitch ain't even paying attention to my camera. Sorry, girl. But I was paying attention this time. So yeah. And yeah, so this was more of just, DJs playing and stuff. And the third DJ on the lineup was a Tashinga, the curator of Winehouse. This was my first time actually getting to hear him play. I've always wanted to go to Winehouse, but for some reason, the last time they had it, it was like on a Thursday, and I had work. So yeah, it was pretty cool to actually get to hear him play. It was like a sunshine kiss of some sort. That's how I would describe the set. And yeah, this is more people here, more vibes, a little bit of a crowded room. But yeah, I guess that's what the festival was about. So, and it looked like a lot of people were really vibing to Tashinga's set, and I think a lot of people were pretty familiar with them from Winehouse. So I guess that is really, it makes sense when you create a platform of your own. You cultivate a cult following of some sort. So I be taking notes, y'all. I be taking notes because we trying to be the best out here. So yeah. As we went on, Tashinga takes a bow. Reminds me of that Rihanna song. Why is it that every time you want to sing a tune, it suddenly just escapes your mind and you don't even know how it goes? This was Kotwane, guys. This man impressed. Okay, I didn't know he's a local DJ. When I saw the lineup, I was just like, the South African sounding name. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I realized I was told, actually, somebody mentioned, like, no, he's local. He's from Blawayo. And I was like, oh my God. Like this man came and he killed. And yes, fire. That is right, Kotwane. Your set was fire. you know, give us that fire. And I completely was just really impressed with the local DJs, considering that this is South African dance music. They really killed, you know, they appropriated it very well. And yeah, so that was more of Kotwane doing his thing, and you know, people responding pretty well to it. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. A crowded room. People came. You know, this is how you gauge the success of an event. You need people to actually show up. But hold up, can we talk about this toilet situation? I hate these fucking cubicle small stalls. Like, what the fuck? I can't even pee. But anyways, this is more vibes. This was Zinhle. Zinhle came, and to be honest, I'm about to share some unpopular opinions over here. South African artists have star power and household name things going on for them. Apart from that, there's nothing really that's super impressive about their technical skills when it comes to, you know, their DJ sets. I'll give you an example. People started walking out after Zinhle performed, and it seemed like, according to what I've, you know, kind of alluded to myself, is Inopa, the guy who was the finisher on the lineup, has played bigger festivals, apparently, allegedly. But because Zinhle is this well-known DJ, right, and she has star power, she eluded the audience. Like, as soon as she was done, people were like, Carpe Diem is done. But like, niggas, come on now. But anyways, and also, how do we feel about DJs becoming performing artists? Doesn't it take away a little bit from the art form? Food for thought. Like, Zinhle was out here standing on the piano. Was it a piano? I don't know what it was, but she was out here standing on top of a platform and, you know, performing and, you know, doing all sorts of things. I'm like, I don't know how I really feel about that. I feel like, I don't know, to be honest. If you come to play music, please play music. Anyways, I'm digressing. This was, you know, the end of the show, the calm down. People were about to go home, and, you know, of course I had to take a picture by the Carpe Diem letters and shit, just because how am I gonna say I was there when I don't have a picture by Carpe Diem? Yeah, this was, I guess, us going home. Chill. Hold up, sorry, before you go anywhere. So yeah, I did write a review article on this episode for Carpe Diem. Please make sure to check it out, because, you know, your girl's a writer and we do be loving them words and stuff. So the article is definitely out at Enthuse magazine, so definitely check me out, y'all. You will not be disappointed. I'm gonna try and attach a link somewhere, but if you can't find it, Google my name, baby. Tarisai Crystal, and Enthuse will pop up.